with Sophie. This is Katlin Shuherk. I am a community development manager with Girl Scouts of Western Ohio. And I am from the Lima office, and this is my daughter. She is a new Daisy, and we are here. We're going to work on the Good Neighbor badge with Sophie, and she's going to be my little helper. So we are going to talk about some step 1 and step 2 of the badge, and then give you some tips on how to earn the third step. So, Sophie and everybody at home, what is a community?
It's where we live and we have stuff in, where we have neighbors and...
Yeah, so it is where we live and work, and where you go to
school.
So where you go to school, yeah. And what is a neighbor?
It is somebody who lives next to you and is your neighbor, and yeah.
So a neighbor is somebody that's part of your community, right?
Yeah.
And it's just another word for friend. So can you have neighbors at school?
Yes.
Yeah. And how can you be a good neighbor?
We have joy. We give joy. We be nice. We care for other friends. We help people to get up, and we play with them. We have to be best friends. We pick up. We be nice to each other. We don't fight.
Yeah. So if you guys have any ideas of how you can be a good neighbor or a good friend, you can put those in the comments. But Sophie said we give joy, we're nice, we pick up our toys. So for step 1, what you're going to do is you're going to get a piece of paper, and you're going to make a picture. And Sophie already started at home. So with the help of your mom or your dad or grandma, whoever takes care of you, so your caregiver, you're going to draw a picture of yourself in the middle of the paper.
You draw grass and you draw a smile.
So Sophie already started. Oh, that's a good one. Emerson says that helping water flowers or share toys is being a good neighbor. Is that being a good neighbor?
Yes.
Yeah. So Sophie drew herself in the middle, and I actually helped her pick or find the middle of the paper by drawing a circle. So she drew herself in the middle of the paper, and once you have drawn yourself, you can do one of two things. So you can draw other pictures around yourself about how you are a good neighbor at school, or with the help of your caregiver, you can have them help you write how you're a good neighbor at school. So I'm going to help Sophie write how she's a good neighbor at school. Are you going to make lines? So she's making some lines around her picture. Let's go.
I'm not done.
All right. You want me to write with this one? With this one? All right. So what was one of the ways that you said that you're a good neighbor?
Be kind.
Being kind. What's another way?
Pick up toys.
Picking up toys. What's another way?
Share your toys.
Sharing. Caring. Did you say bringing joy?
Bringing joy.
Bringing joy. So this is step 1.
Nice.
Be nice. This is step 1 of the Good Neighbor badge. And when you're all done, and we're probably going to add more too, when you're all done, you can take a picture of it and put it in the comments of the video. And I'll probably take a picture of Sophie's too, since she's working on the badge, and we can all see each other's pictures. So that's step 1. The cap on it. I think it's on backwards. All right, so we've got Elizabeth from Cincinnati. Can you say hi?
Hi, my name's Sophie, and I'm 5 years old.
And she's 5 years old. All right, so then step 2. We're going to talk about our towns. All right, so Sophie, where do we live? What town?
Leipsic, Ohio.
So we live in Leipsic, Ohio, and it's a really small town. And if we go and take a walk in our town, which you guys should definitely be doing, it's not super nice out today, but it's been nice and it's going to get nicer. If we take a walk in our town, what kind of things and places are you going to see?
We're going to see a market, a gas station, a fire station, a market, and a police station, and
So we'll see. We have
what did you say?
Can you talk louder? So we're going to see, we have a restaurant called the Uptown Market, and it's really yummy.
Yeah, and we have muffins there, we have meat there, they have candy there, they have a play thing there.
And then Sophie said that we would see the fire station.
Yeah, and we see a police station, we see a gas station, we see a fire station, we see a police station. We also see a school. We see...
So what are some things that you guys see in your town when you take walks? What else do we see? We have a couple parks.
We found, we have one park in Leipsic, but it's really big, but it doesn't have that much toys things. And sometimes I bring my toys there if it doesn't rain.
Yeah. So in one of the posts before we started, we had talked about getting some recyclable stuff from your house because we're stuck at home, right? And we're using a lot of things and they're kind of just sitting around. So we have a basket beside us that has a lot of things like cardboard, like a pop can box.
Yeah, it used to be like this.
And we've got a cereal box.
Yes, and it was frozen.
And we've got a paper towel tube. And another box. I even grabbed some pasta. What's this?
A bottle.
Water bottle. We've got markers. We've got tape and glue. So what we're going to do, Sophie's going to eat one of these. She likes uncooked pasta. So what we're going to do is we're going to start building our town. And Sophie's going to use her imagination and she's going to build some of the places that she would see on a walk. I took one of the pop can boxes. So in Ohio, we say pop. There are some girls watching that are not from Ohio, from different places. Do you guys say a different word other than pop? That's kind of something interesting, right? Since we're from different places. So we say pop in Ohio. Does anybody say something other than pop? So we have...
We talk in English.
We do talk in English. So we have a pop box. I'm going to tape it down so we can put our town on here. And I have 3 different types of tape. I think we should use this one. Yeah, we have duct tape and we have washi tape and then we have regular tape. Washi tape won't stick to the table and make it messy, so we're going to use the washi tape to tape it down. And then what building let's just do one building right now. Should we do our house? Should we do the school? What building do you want to do?
A house.
Our house?
A school.
Your school?
I do already make up, so I have to put that.
Okay. So what box do you want to use for your school? The Frosted Flakes box. So yeah, so since we are using things that we already have around our house that might end up in the trash or the recycling, and we're making something out of it, that's actually using part of the Girl Scout law. Sophie, do you remember what part of the Girl Scout law? You're kind of new to Girl Scouts, so I don't know if you remember. Does anybody know what part of the Girl Scout law we're using?
Trash.
Trash? No.
Recycling.
It's towards the end. Hold it down. Does anybody know? We are using our resources wisely. Oh my goodness. Yeah, good job, Macy. Macy said, use resources wisely. Let it go. All right. Does that look like a school yet? No, it doesn't, does it? You want to color it with markers? We have markers, or you can cover it with paper. Do you want to cover it with paper? So we have paper too. We have stickers. It needs a door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, we already taped it down.
What?
So this is how we're going to start our town. And we could make the town as big as our table. Right? Here. You can see. See, it's taped down. You can tape the paper onto it. You want to do that?
How about we could do it?
You think we could do it? All right, and then, so while Sophie is still working on this step, we'll talk about step 3, so you guys are all ready for step 3. Okay? And we'll keep working on this. So, step 3 is about learning about your state or like a famous person from your state.
No.
What?
I want a horsey sticker.
You want the horsey stickers? And since we're all from different states, I didn't think that doing step 3 would really work out well, because why would somebody from Texas want to learn about Ohio when they're not from Ohio? I mean, it would be good to learn about Ohio, and I'll tell you a little bit about Ohio, but you're supposed to be learning about your own state. So for step 3, that's your work to do at home, is to research something about your state. But Sophie has some fun facts about Ohio, so everybody can learn a little bit about Ohio. And then when you've learned some fun facts about your state, you can post them in the comments too. Or if you already know some fun facts about your state, you can put them in the comments. So Sophie, what is one of those facts that you learned about Ohio? Ohio has the largest what?
Largest basket.
The largest basket. So Ohio has one of the largest, or not one of, the largest basket. It's the Longaberger basket. It's a big building. That's a basket.
No, not that one.
Not this one. And
This one.
Ohio has sent the most astronauts into space.
Oh.
It's still here. And Ohio invented what?
Invented a hot dog.
The hot dog. So we've got some cool stuff, I think, about Ohio. And we say pop. Somebody said, I think it was in Dallas, maybe? Let's see. That you say Coke, right? So Dahlia from South Carolina says that they say soda. Another girl says that they say Coke. So no matter what kind it is, that they say what kind, and then you say what kind of pop you want. They say Coke instead of pop. Is that interesting?
Mom, I heard Coke from a lot of YouTube kids and a lot of
Yeah.
like cartoons.
So a couple other things that Sophie has made using her resources wisely. She made her mom and her dad out of some tubes. She says that this is our first Christmas together. So we could go in her town. What are some other things that you could make?
School.
Your school. Library? Is this your school?
Yeah. I did not like this real one.
So I will turn it around so you guys can see her school. What are some other items that you might have at home? I'm just going to show them your school. What are some other items at home that you could use? There's Sophie's school. So yeah.
Is that all the video?
I think so. All right, so let me know some other ways that you can be a good neighbor. Sit down. And if you make your town, post it in the comments. And then also what other like fun facts that you find out about your state, or if you decide to research a famous person from your state, let us know and put them in the comments. And yeah, thanks for being a good neighbor with us.
Bye.
Bye.